Hi guys, welcome to my channel. How are you? I hope you all fine. And today we'll learn about tools in Photoshop. So at the end of the videos I will tell you about some shortcut in Photoshop and one did you know questions for you, and you will get answer of the end of this video. So the question is, what's the color of mirror? I don't know about that. The answer is in the end of the video. Stay tuned. So without wasting your time, let's get started. Hi, so I open the Photoshop. This is the Photoshop version CS6. I'm using the Photoshop CS6 because of many of users are using that version. So basically for that, what is the Photoshop? The one question I have, what is the Photoshop? So the Adobe Photoshop is a raster graphic editor developed and published by Adobe Inc for Windows and Mac OS. So the basically means the raster graphic is that the raster graphic is work on the pixel. So the Photoshop, it was originally created in 1988 by Thomas and John Knoll and all. So since then the software has been become the industry standard, not only in raster graphic editing but in digital art as well. So in these simple words, the Photoshop is the popular image changing software package. It is widely used by photographers or for photo editing, fixing color, reducing noise, adding effect, fixing brightness, contrast and many more, and by the graphic designers and web designers to create and change images for web pages. The first version was introduced in 1990. So the latest version of Photoshop is Photoshop 2021. This version is 22.1.0. So Photoshop is available in 26 languages. So this is good, and this is the Photoshop definition. So without wasting time, we get started. So in the Photoshop you can see the blank space is called the artboard, where is the artboard I'm showing. In the left side you can see a toolbar. The wall tools has been appear in the left side of the toolbar. In the right side you can see a layer panels. We will discuss on the next videos. So basically first thing in the Photoshop you can see the top navigation bar. You can see menu of navigation. So when you go to the files, you can just click on the new tab, or you can easily go into using the shortcut. In the window you can just click on the Ctrl+N. You can see a toolbar here and command and in the Mac OS. So the first thing, this is the artboard name. What's the artboard name you have given? So I given it my first work. So the second thing is the preset is the already defined some width and height in the Photoshop. So you can also use that if this is helpful for you. Like in the newspaper you can see the already defined the width, height in the letter, illegal and typeboard. And the international paper you also see the A4 size, A3 size. Many of size has already defined in the Photoshop. You can just click on that and you use that size. Or if you want your custom size, you can also use your custom size and use the pixel. The pixel is used of many of web and graphics things. So I'm just select the letter. So, and the resolution is the pixel per inch. So the high resolution is for the printing purpose. And the color mode, what's the color mode you want to? RGB is for the web, CMYK for the printing. So make sure you're using the RGB. And bits, we're using only 18 bits. If you go to 30 bits, it means the color range, the huge color range you have to given by the Photoshop. So 8-bit we use. Now we use the 8-bit because we don't want many of colors in this time. And the background content, this is the thing when you want the artboard to divide or background colors. Background colors means that the left side you can see a foreground or background color. What is the, if you given the background color here, so you can also choose the background color. What is the background color? And choose in the left bar. Last thing, the transparent. If you want to transparent background, you can select the transparent. So now we select the white because we want the white artboard. So when I click out to OK, you can see a white background here. You can see a white background here. Some shortcut tools I want you to note some shortcut tools, like when I press to Ctrl-, you can see my artboard has zoomed out. When I press the Ctrl+, my artboard has been zoomed in. And when I press to Ctrl-0, my artboard scale to fit to the artboard. In the right side to the control in the layer panel. If your layer panel has not been up here, you can just click on the window in the top bar, and here you can select a layer. When you select on the layers, the layer panel has been appeared. As you can see, the background layer has been locked. So in the lock position, you cannot move or drag the artboard to another position. So for unlocking the background, you just double click on the lock icon. Here you can see a dialog box appear. So just click on the OK. The dialog will appear, disappear. The background has been unlocked. So let's go to the main point. The two tools we discuss in this video and tutorials. The first tool is the move tool. You can also shortcut to the move tools by clicking the V, the shortcut tool of the move tool. You can easily drag your artboard to the another position or what changes you want. If you want to change its shape, you just click on the Ctrl T or Option T on the Mac. And to Ctrl T, you can see some tools appear on the toolbars up here. Or you can easily change its position to the artboard when you go to the top of this. You can see rotating arrow has been appeared at the top of the artboard. When you click on that, you can easily drag up to the artboard to what position if you want. So in this time we can just stay that position here. So move tool basically work to move an object to one place to another place. And in the layer panels, basically Photoshop is working on the layers, so you can easily create layers. The Photoshop work on the layers. So next, move to the next tool. Next tool is the rectangle marquee tool. So rectangle marquee tool is the tool. This mainly is a selection tool. What object you want to select? Like just drag a image to the artboard. You can just click on what image you want and drag to the artboard. The image has been appear. You can enter or click on the tick icon of the top of here, and when I click to Control plus, the artboard has zoom in. So the rectangular market tool, I also want you to know about this object on the image. This is a smart object. We can learn more about in the next videos, next tutorials. So basically on the rectangle market tool, you can select a thing, an area, which area you want to use to another, use to the another area. You can, if you want to this area, you can just press to Control C, and when you create to the new layer in the top right bottom of the layer panel, when you click on the layers, create a new layers, and when you click to Control V, you can see which part we have selected to the marker tool. This part has been cut out to the background layer. When I click to the eye icon, you can see we can easily off and on the background layer. When I off the eye, you can see the area we have cutted, the area has been appeared. So basically this is used for the selection of an object, which area you want to select. So when I selected the area and I want to deselect, means I don't want to this area, so you can easily press to Control D on Option D on Mac. You can press Control D and the selection has been disappear. Basically Control D means the deselect option. So you can see some properties of the marquee selection, rectangle selection marquee tool, some property of top pair. So basically this is for the main selections, and the second is the add to selection. When I select an object and I want to add another area, so when I add another area, the first area has been disappeared. So I do not want to disappear the first selection, so I just click on the top up bar here. You can see the, when you click on the add to art selection area, and when I drag to this, you can see the area has been added to the previous selection. And when I drag to the any of the image area, the selection has been added. This is the meaning of that. And the next thing is the subtext of the selection. If you want this selection, I do not want this selection, so just select that area, and you can see the area has been subtracted from this selection. And the end is the intersect with selection. If I want only the particular area which I have selected, so that particular area only has been shown and the another area has been disappeared, like showing. And when you click on the Control C and click to new layer and we press Control V, so you can see which area we have selected, the area has been appeared. Here you can see. So then the next thing is the feather. Feather means the corner radius, and between radius and some of areas has been feathering, like blurring, like I'm showing you. Like I'm going to the feather to 20%, and when I select a area and when click Ctrl C and press Ctrl V, you can see the corner has been feathering or blurry to that position. So that's the meaning of the feather. So this time we don't have font to the feather, so I just decrease this feather to the 0. Then the next is the styles. This is the normal ratio, like we have freely to drag and drop the shape, what shape we have font. But when we click on the fixed ratio, the ratio has been fixed to 1:1. So ratio has been fixed. This only 1:1 horizontal and vertical selection has been. The particular horizontal or vertical selection has been chosen. And the next is the fixed size. The size has been fixed. When I want to drag the position, we cannot have the more of the selection. The only selection with 64 by 64 pixel has been selected. Like we have 300 by 300, so you can see 300 by 300 box has been appear, and this is called the which size we have to want. The size has been selected. In the refine edge, we have to learn more about that in the next videos. Then the ellipse marker tool. Ellipse marker tool is like to the rectangle marker tool, but this is circle types, means the ellipse tool is the circle shape selections used for the circle shape selection we want. And then the single row marker tool is used for a single horizontal line has been appeared and selected to that. And then the single column marker tool is the vertical line has been appeared and selected. I hope this may help. Thanks for being end of the video. So the did you know question, what is the color of mirror? So the short answer is green. Explanation is the human can differentiate 10 million different colors, but it's hard to imagine the mirror is not white or silver. It is actually the color of whatever is reflected onto it. The perfect mirror reflects all images in this exact opposite directions, angle of reflections, and distance. So the color of the mirror would be kind of smart white. But we live in a real world where there is no perfect mirror. Every real mirror absorbs a very tiny amount of light. In particular, it best reflect light within the 5-10 nanometer range, which is the spectrum of visible green light. So technically your mirror is richy green. I hope you like the video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Please share your feedback about this video. Thank you for watching. We meet in the next video. Thank you.